So Christ for Youth International, short form CY, is a non-denominational community-based youth program. We're centered on youth development. CY has been in existence for about 9 years, and we create this environment, let me put it that way, this environment in the various communities conducive for young people to come into an environment that facilitates fellowship, getting to know Jesus, learning how to walk with Jesus, and then growing as the disciples of Jesus, growing as a disciple of Jesus. Christ for Youth International, as a present, we have an office that also create an environment for young people to come in to volunteer in various areas, and therefore by so doing they learn to grow other areas of their lives. In a sense, we are just a community-based youth program that focuses on youth development.
Oneway Missions is the mission ministry of CYI, and we believe that every follower of Jesus is first on a mission on earth, and this mission is to win the lost. When Jesus came, he said that he came to seek and to save the lost. We believe that everywhere you find yourself is actually a mission field for you. But we also believe Jesus has also commanded us to go to the ends of the world and to the ends of the earth. So we go to different communities. We go to communities near and far. Every year we make time to go to one particular rural community which is far away from home, not just to send the gospel to them, but also to go with what we believe we call the ministry of presence. Aside sending the gospel, we go to also support those who are on the field, those who are doing the work, those who are laboring day in, day out, and spend some time in fellowship, spend some time also encouraging them with the work they do. So in summary, Oneway Missions is we just obey the call of Jesus to go into all the world and make disciples. We work usually with churches which are also on the ground already, and we lead the first timers, people who give their lives to Christ, to these churches to ensure that discipleship is going on. So that's what basically what Oneway Missions is about. So someone will ask, why did we choose to come to Bolgatanga? Why have we come for this past 3 years? First of all, we have a missionary friend by the name of Gary. We came up here with him some years ago, and since then we've always been coming. So it's first from the influence of a missionary friend called Gary. He's a friend of the ministry who led us here for the first time, and ever since then we've been coming. And Bolga is a wonderful place, and we have this work to be done here, so much work to be done here, and want to have a focus for a number of years. That's why we've been coming to Bolga for the past, let me say, 4 years.
Yeah. And I mean, the people, aside the fact that they're amazing, we also see the need that is here. The need is great. I remember the first time when we had to come to Bolga, and we came to see when you go to the rural places, the endemic nature of poverty and the wants of the people. Bible says that Jesus had compassion because the people look like sheep without a shepherd. Jesus had compassion for the people, and I remember our first experience, the compassion we felt deep inside of us. We realized that Jesus had gifted us with something that we needed to follow through on, and ever since then we've been coming here, and every day our lives keeps being transformed, even as we come to Bolga, to the mission field. So in our preparation to come up to Bolga, over the years we've been learning how to put ourselves together, because CY attracts young people and develops young people, and our motto is to create room for the youth to serve. So we tell them about Jesus' heart, for the lost, and then the youth are willing to lay their gifts, in surrender to what God can do. So for the past years, various areas, we pull the youth from various communities, from the various backgrounds, the musicians, the how do you call it, the instrumentalists, every field, talent-wise, we just pull them together, based on, especially when it comes to the communities that we are coming to deal with. For instance, for this trip, we had to deal with about 4 or 5 communities. So we needed to have about 4 or 5 sets of young people together to each community that they can impact. So by and large, the team that we work with are young people from within the program, young individuals from the various branches, whether that's Soman, East Legon, Adenta, Taifa. They've come together on this one-way mission trip.
Okay, so this year we had a budget of 50,000 Ghana cedis, and each year we have a budget, and God provides, God gives to us through people, young people, friends of the ministry, support us and give to this cause where we have a desire of sending the gospel to people in Bolgatanga. So it's mainly God giving through young people, and that makes the trip a success.
Yeah, and in addition to that, for me, I've been amazed this year the willingness of many others beyond the context of CY that I've just been given. It made me realize that it's truly that we have some generous people out there now. Also through this program, made me realize that it is not the wealthy that give, it's the generous. And there are some generous people out there, people who have the kingdom at heart. Now leaving Accra, coming, the journey had been good. It's been tiring, but it's been good. Now, because the journey is long, the distance is quite far, we usually in our planning ensure that we have a bus that is with us. Yeah. So that, because when you come to the north, you see that the land is vast. The communities are far apart. Even within one community, moving from one location to the other is quite, it's a great distance. Yeah. So we usually have a bus with us, and so this time we're also able to get a 49-seater bus, young people in it, and then we took off as early as 3:30 a.m. and it took us until 10 p.m. we arrived, and it was good. It was tiresome, but it was good. And even on the trip, we get to bond more, get to spend some time together more, because that's a long time being in one bus. And trust me, young people, it's exciting. It's never a dull moment, except you are all tired and sleeping. But it's never a dull moment, Yeah.
So this time I work with 4 communities. We work with Bongo, we work with Bongo Swine, we're also in Sumbrongo, and we're also in a town called Zono. And we're hosted by one Pastor Daniel Awonga of World Light Temple in Bongo Swine. So we've been here mainly doing most of the work, and we also visited the other branches. Now Bongo Swine has some other communities which join Bongo Swine. We're also there for evangelism, and we work with pastors like Pastor Wilson. We also work with pastors from Hope Church Ghana. We work with Pastor Ima. We work with Pastor Timothy. We work with Pastor Edmond, and we work with Pastor Philip. God has done amazing things. These are people God is using mightily in this community. These are people who have supported us as a ministry, and maybe these are the stakeholders. These are people who have helped one-way missions. Every year we come, they are there, they support us, they lead us, they give us counsel as to what exactly to do.
Yeah, and also when we come here, it's not just an issue, it's just a ministry, but our goal is that whatever we come to do in this community will impact the community, especially if nothing will impact the young ones. So on this trip when we came, Pastor Daniel Awonga has a private school, and so it was so much our desire to help establish a library. So we solicited, we reached out to people to give us books, and quite a number of people responded. I think from the list we have 1,800 books that were submitted from various textbooks, storybooks, all books were just brought in. And so by God's grace, even when we are gone, this project will still be there, impacting the young people. I think when we went to the schools, part of the presentation that I gave was about the power of reading, how my life was changed when a friend introduced me to reading. And we were sharing with them that you can go anywhere in the world from where you are, if only you use the medium of books. Because books, or reading books, especially reading books, opens doors for you, doors of your mind, where there are no more limitations and all that. So that's what we came to do, and our goal is that in the future much more will be done. We also brought medical team. We had a doctor, Kuku, from Germany. Yes, it was with us, and then we came to offer some medical screening, and then we were able to offer medical aid to those that needed it the most. I mean, even while we're doing that, we're also ministering the gospel and also praying for people. So I believe it's been, by and large, it's been really good. Okay, so this time around, we came with a message of love. We came to preach about, first of all, the Father's love for us. And we looked at the fact that God loved the world so much that He gave His only Son. And the main message we shared with people during this trip was that God has showed us the highest form of love. And we told them that the highest expression of God's love for all of us is the cross. And that was the main message we were sharing with people. And we saw a lot of miracles. We trusted God. We prayed for the sick. And we prayed for people who couldn't see. We prayed for people with various body pains. We prayed for stroke patients. And all to the glory of God, these ones were healed. And we have several testimonies. And we are so grateful to God for His power at work in the lives of young people. We also went on evangelism, went to houses, went to villages, all sharing the gospel with people, praying for them, and showing them love as we went through these communities. It was really an impacting time. Really, see young people divided into teams, entering into people's hearts, homes here and there, and just hugging, smiling, sharing the love of Jesus. It's one thing to talk about it, it's another thing to walk it. So on this trip we wanted to walk it, to live it out, and let people, because there's a big language barrier, but we didn't allow that to stop us. We still wanted to share God's love, and God really came through using us to reveal Himself in the lives of all these people. Well, we want to say thank you to all those that gave, people that believed in the vision of CY from the beginning. I had friends who have always believed in the vision, had given to the vision, and we just want to say God bless you. You have no idea what your seed and your gift, your generosity, the tears it has brought to people on the mission field. You do not know how somebody's love for God has been awoken because of your gift. I want to say thank you. I want to encourage you to keep giving to this work, because I want you to know that the Bible said that when we give to the poor, we lend into the Lord. And all our gift that we give is given to the poor, and God will be your great rewarder. So please, God bless you. And also say thank you to all the pastors that have come along. God bless you. The pastors open their arms and welcome us in to come and join them in the work. We said God richly bless you. For those who were not able to give in kind, but you prayed with us, even while we were on the mission field, God richly bless you. Everyone that had a heart of faith, believing and trusted in God with us, we want to say God bless you. Keep doing what you're doing, because it is adding up to what God is doing in and through us.
Okay, so in moving forward, we are hoping not just to come just in the month of July, but we are hoping to send people we call volunteer missionaries. Their goal is to come and help with their skill, aside sending the gospel, to come and help young ones, especially people in our communities we visit, to come and help them anyway in terms of music, in terms of discipleship, any other way they could help. Also looking forward, we are hoping to come up with a better medical system in future, a bigger one. We're also hoping to give more to the people in the community, showing our love through giving. We want to develop a bigger and a better welfare system where we'll give to so many people in a particular community and in looking for it. And just to touch on the library project, we are starting now with about 1,800 books, as we said, but the goal is actually to build a library for the community. Bongo Soin. We are starting with books this time around. In future, we are hoping to come with computers, with desktop computers, with laptops for the community. And we also want to say thank you to the DC who was welcoming, DC of Bongo District. He helped us, he welcomed us, and I want to say God bless him, and God bless everybody in Bongo Soin and in Bolgatanga.
Okay, so Oneway mission is not just to Bongo, to the Upper East, but every year we go to a new country. In the past we've been going to Benin, Republic of Benin, and we're looking forward to adding Togo and to Liberia. Liberia has been on our hearts a lot, and we are praying and we're trusting God for those that are willing and say we want to support or come alongside you to do this work. So I want you to know that for what is on our hearts is huge, it's big. I mean, we believe God is doing something awesome out there, and we would want to be part of it. So we want to encourage you, will you be part of us? Call on any of our lines. We have an office established in Oneway. You can walk into our office anytime. We're ready to welcome you in and to talk with you and share more with you as to what we are looking at doing, so that you can come alongside in helping us fulfill God's kingdom agenda out there.
We also give a chance to volunteer missionaries, people who are willing to join God in what He's doing, and to come up north or go to any of our countries we visit. And usually it's for a period of 2 weeks to a month. And if you want to spend time serving, discipling people, and helping communities, you can come alongside, come and join us as we join God at work.
Yeah, and it's not only this volunteer work, it's not only for young people. I mean, it's for all ages. Everybody, please come in. Even though CY is focused on youth development, it's not just for young people. So everybody that's out there, there's one way or the other, you can add value, you can make an impact. So please come, and God bless you for responding and coming. We love you.